At the end of 88, you find yourself, well, not you, but Brother Love has a segment with Honky Tonk Man.
Greg, he's just a honky tonk man. I'm a honky tonk man. There's a honky tonk man. He's a honky tonk. There's a honky tonk man. I'm cool. I'm cocky. I'm bad. That's a phrase.
So this Brother Love segment has Honky Tonk Man, Greg Valentine, and Jimmy Hart. Was there already thought of putting these two together as a tag team, or was it more of just, hey, they're stablemates because of Jimmy?
At that time, they were stablemates because of Jimmy, and then looking for a tag team to put two guys together. I think they complemented each other pretty well. Honky was, again, same thing as putting Greg with Beefcake, putting him with Jimmy, putting him with different guys that had a little more show to them.
A tag match for WrestleMania 5 is set up with Valentine and Honky to face the Hart Foundation, which, of course, the Hart Foundation end up winning. What did you think of Valentine and Honky's chemistry together, at least when they first got going?
I thought I really thought that they had good chemistry. And you add to that Jimmy, but it was just so different. It was a yin and a yang.
One's heavy on entertainment, one's heavy on wrestling.
Yeah.
Greg and Honky are put back together, but this time as rhythm and blues. And there's a story out there that Jesse the Body Ventura kept telling Greg he had to dye his hair black for almost 8 months, but Valentine resisted until finally doing it. Do you remember how you guys got Greg to dye his hair and, hey, hold this guitar? We know you can't play a lick, but wear this jacket and hold this guitar. And
I think that it was awesome. It was fucking great.
You were looking for a word, and let me just tell you, awesome was not the word.
Oh, no, it was awesome.
You loved rhythm and blues.
Oh, I loved rhythm and blues. I loved Greg's black hair. Man, that made it.
You loved it because he hated it.
No, I loved it because it was great. Because you had taken a guy that you had viewed as one way.
That's true.
His entire career. And he was one-dimensional in many ways, man. He moved straight forward with his bleach blonde hair and his nice robes and all this shit. And you shake that package up with the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time, the Honky Tonk Man.
No doubt.
Put him together with Jimmy Hart and their rhythm and blues. And Honky's the rhythm and Greg's the blues. And it's like, they had to be different. Otherwise, it was just Greg Valentine and Honky Tonk Man.
Yeah, well, they were different.
They were different. They were great. You put Greg in his the Elvis jackets and shit like that and the big glasses. It was absolutely awesome. I loved it.
Well, one of their biggest outings and most memorable moments is WrestleMania 6.
Oh, my God.
The pink Cadillac. Diamond Dallas Page is the driver. Who in wrestling knew Dallas had a pink Cadillac, and who in the company said, hey, what if we used a pink Cadillac?
Milk and Dream Dusty Rose. One time I think, Dream. Wonder if we can find a pink Cadillac somewhere. We need to look for a pink Cadillac. Goes, pong in the head. I got a pink Cadillac for you. You know, Daddy Page. He down there in Fort Myers, Norma Jean, he got a pink Cadillac. He let you use it.
Had you seen any of his AWA stuff?
Who?
Dallas Page, when he was...
I knew Dallas from Florida. Yeah, okay. No, I knew Dallas.
You went to the bars and stuff?
Yeah. But I didn't know he had a pink Cadillac. Dusty's the one that told me he had a pink Cadillac. And so I called him, or Dusty called him. I forget how the hell we did it, but I said, hey, man, can you get that pink Cadillac to Toronto? And he said, yes. So he was the driver and all that shit. Beautiful fucking pink Cadillac.
That's awesome.
Peggy Sue. You know, it was great.
What's your favorite Honky Tonk Man song?
Well, you know,
I mean, where does Honky Love?
I was just going to say, Honky Love is a classic.
Where does that
It was
fit?
an instant classic. Hey, look, man, you're never going to get any better than I'm just a honky tonk man. He's a honky tonk man. I'm just a honky tonk man. I'm just a honky tonk man. I'm cool. I'm cocky. I'm bad. That was great. That fucking song resonates still today. I mean, goddamn, Dwight Yoakam wrote a song about the Honky Tonk Man.
Oh, it's got to be Wayne Ferris he's talking about.
Yeah,
too.
well,
yeah. Who else would it be? Duh. So, Gorilla Monsoon on commentary would say every time Greg Valentine got on the microphone, if you hung the hammer for being a good singer, you would hang an innocent person. Everybody was having fun with this. Was Greg having fun with this?
I don't think Greg was having as much fun as everyone else was having with it.
No, I could guess that.
But I think that it, at some point, Greg kind of went ahead and said, all right, this is what it's going to be. I might as well just kind of jump on into it.
Rhythm and Blues are seemingly lost in the tag team shuffle. You know, you've got a lot of great teams at the time. The Hart Foundation, the Rockers, of course, the Legion of Doom are coming in. Demolition's there. So Rhythm and Blues wind up feuding with the Bushwhackers. Do you remember why don't you laugh?
Because I just go back to the WrestleMania 6 thing when you had the souvenir guys around the ring throwing out stuff, and Honky Tonk Man cuts his promo and goes, Hey, wait a minute. Yeah, those aren't souvenir vendors out there. That's Bushwhacker Luke. And that's Bushwhacker Butch. And and it was just like.
So campy.
It was hilarious.
And you loved it.
I did love it. It was great.
Do you remember either Honky or Greg being upset with their lot in life, or were the checks so good that they're not a peep?
I think that Honky Tonk Man probably felt that he should be the Honky Tonk Man, and that Greg was probably piggybacking on his gimmick. Greg probably felt that he should be Greg Valentine and that he should have no attachment whatsoever to Honky Tonk's gimmick. However, the threesome, Jimmy Hart, Greg Valentine, and the Honky Tonk Man, Rhythm and Blues, man, that shit was great.
Did you know that Rhythm and Blues Greg Valentine action figure is one of the most coveted ever?
Oh, I bet it is.
Seriously.
No, I'm serious. I bet it is because of the black hair and the whole different thing. It's different than any other Greg Valentine look that he's ever done.
I think Cardona spent like new Toyota money on one.
Well,
so there you go.
I mean, that's silly, but
they begin a feud with the Hart Foundation in September. Doesn't really go anywhere. But then they're a part of the Undertaker's debut at Survivor Series on his team with Ted DiBiase. Valentine's pinned by Bret Hart. It feels like they're just sort of more or less treading water here as we wind down 1990. The last match of the Honky Tonk Man happens on December 16th, 1990 in the Meadowlands. He's going to team with Valentine and Power and Glory to lose to the Bushwhackers and Hart Foundation. We've talked about Honky before, but what's the deal?
Oh, God, I think just Honky getting inside Honky's own head. And he could do that sometimes, just thinking he deserves more, wants more, and I'll just leave. So he did.